Moustache is just a beautiful ride for everyone. Coming straight from Hamilton, just a lovely guy. Please put your hands together. Welcome to the stage, Trevor Curl, everybody.
Give it up for Kelly, everybody. Give it up for yourself. What's going on, Tom? Cool, bro. How are we doing tonight?
Good.
Yeah, cool. What's your name, if you don't mind me asking? Ann with an A? I gotta ask, I've never been a good speller. Yeah, never been a good speller. Always been the guy with the math, right? But luckily, growing up, I had parents with 3-letter names. Mom. And Dad. I feel like Tom and I could be best friends because he's got 3 letters. I have a bro, I don't know if you have one of those, Ann, if you're familiar with that name in your family, but I don't have a sis. Technically I do, but for this joke, for all purposes, we're gonna say no. But my we don't talk to that man anymore. Yeah, it's his loss at this point. And my aunt, she's so tiny. It's a spelling joke. I'm from Hamilton. You know? Most people don't get me, you know. You're probably wondering why she's standing up so straight. You guys have fresh air here. Awesome. I usually ask people if they like their day job, but I think a lot of this room is retired. You look young and hip, sir. Do you have a job? No. Do you guys like your job?
Yes.
Yeah, I love my job. I have the best morale at my job. I feel like I'm the guy you hate working with. You show up and you're like, fuck that guy, you know? But no, we just hired this new person, and the morale there it sucks. You know, I just really can't stand this person's attitude. But I'm a person who likes to boost morale, so I decided I was going to bring out trivia cards, get things going. When we went to pair up, unfortunately, I'm stuck with this guy. But like I said before, I'm not a good speller, so you know, you take the answers down, right? First question comes up, it is, what are crayons made out of? And I look over and he's writing down colors. So I think to myself, I'm like, the first question not right, that's okay, I mean, we're not going to get perfect, but maybe most honorable, you know? Second question is, how many bones in the human hand? And I swear to God, he traced his hand, and he's going... And this guy answers 5 right now. He turns that into a turkey. You guys didn't do that as children, that's cool.
I remember that.
Yeah. Cool, right on. I got a babysit at work right now. I got a 16-year-old, I got a co-op kid. You know, you kind of wish you could pick your own co-op kid at work, you know, like your starter Pokemon. Now, I know this is not the joke for this room. I'm still going to do it anyway. I don't know if you can tell by my mustache, but I'm a plumber. People always ask, is it hard to pull off a mustache? And when they do, goddamn, does it hurt? Yeah. But no, like I said, we want to pick this co-op kid, like a starter Pokemon. Like I said, I'm a plumber. We're looking for the water type, which is a young Squirtle. Unfortunately, we ended up with this kid who's like a Hothead, which is a fire type Pokemon, and there's a Charmander, okay? He won't shut up. And if you know me, I like to smoke weed, and I feel like we're looking for a young Bulbasaur. That's a grass type. Now this is the best part of the joke. This kid, he's 16 years old. You can't say the same things you were saying 2 weeks ago, right? You don't want to spoil what the real work life is, you know, what the real world's going to be like. You can't say the same words you were saying 2 weeks ago. Like you can't say pussy anymore. You got to say supervisor. I feel like if you're not laughing, you're probably a supervisor. Cool, guys. Like I said, I just smoke weed. Back last year in November, I did a sober November. Stopped smoking weed, stopped drinking, rediscovered myself. Don't recommend it. The first week was obviously the hardest thing to do. Like, how am I going to get through the day, through the week? So a lot of the first week I hid in the bathroom at work, which is pretty easy because I'm a plumber. Week 2, my bank called me. It was like a wellness check with a green alert. Like, we've noticed your bank account's a little higher. Are you still breathing? Yes. Week 3 was when the withdrawals kicked in, the nightmare. So I was watching this movie before bed called Megan. I don't know if anyone's ever seen that.
Yes.
Yes, you've had this nightmare, cool. So in this nightmare, she's chasing me down the hallway, you know, she's throwing body parts at me. She's throwing her arm, she's throwing her leg. At least you could do is throw a titty, you know what I'm saying, Tom? We got motorboat, you know what I mean? Awesome, guys. Like I said, I'm from Hamilton, and I've recently stopped saying the N-word at home. This is the best part of the joke here. I started saying yes to doing the laundry. Thank you. Yes to doing the dishes. Yes to going down to my girlfriend. I lie, I don't have a girlfriend. The thing about putting myself back out there, you know, getting back on the dating sites, but the best pictures of me are like 20 years ago. It's like my full body. 25 to 30, it's my upper half. I'm turning 36 this year, and a lot of the pictures I've been sending recently are just my forehead. And it's just to prove that I have a hairline. Like I said, I'm from Hamilton, and I've been recently going to a lot of funerals. I don't know if you guys have been doing that to your friends. It's a good crowd for it. But I've been into collecting a lot of eulogy cards. So I have an Uncle Rick tonight, if you guys have the Uncle Jim. But it has to be the pre-1990, like the one with the hologram, shining up to the left. I've been hanging out at a couple retirement homes looking for a blue eyes white grandpa. Because if you get 3 of those and you combine it, it becomes racist. Just like my ex-girlfriend, guys, who I had to break up with because she kept on dropping the hard R anytime I was in the room. She kept on calling me Trevor. When my name is Trevor. It's a thinker, but I feel like after tonight, I'm going home, you guys are going to call me Trevor. You guys are wonderful.